Okay, so you've got a dead battery on your motorcycle, or your bike won't start, and you think, well, maybe my battery's dead, maybe my key fob, maybe the battery in my key fob is dead. So here we've got this anti-gravity lithium iron phosphate battery. It's only maybe 10 months old, and it's reading out at 13.5 volts, which is within spec. The lower end of the specification is 13.3, okay? So it's reading out at 13.5. So you might think, nope, my battery's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with the battery. It's good, right? So then you might come over to your key fob and say, well, maybe it's my key fob that's not right. Okay, so this is the Ducati key fob. You open it, and then you just, on the back end, you just slide it off with your thumb. Slide off the panel. You don't pry it open, you just slide it off, okay? And then you've got the 2032 coin battery, I believe, in here. Okay, that's the CR2032 coin battery. So you'll want to check that and replace that. I mean, if you've had the key fob, it's been a year and you haven't done the battery, you might as well just do the battery anyway, because you don't really want to get stuck without your key fob functioning. So how do you test this battery, right? If you have a battery tester, great. It puts load on the battery and you can test it with a battery tester. I do not have one. I just have a voltmeter. So I've got this 120 millimeter fan for a computer. Again, you can use any 12 volt device to put a draw on the battery. You can use a light bulb, an LED light, anything, any device you have that draws 12 volts. And in this case, what I'm going to do here is just show you how you can just, tap your fan into the battery, okay? So you see, oh, the fan's working, right? Well, let's come over here and look. Okay, now the battery is outputting 5.8 volts. It should be outputting 13.5, but it's only outputting 5.8. So the amperage output of this battery is insufficient to run your motorcycle or to even start the motorcycle. And that's how you test it. Now that little fan right there is only like 0.2 or 0.4 amps. It's hardly, it requires hardly any amperage to run that fan, but it's enough to bring that battery basically to its knees. And that's how you can tell whether your battery's good or not.